When we were still visiting the church as investigators in the second week, we received a phone call from the branch president, Brother Antonio Landelino Barros, who asked if it were possible for him to come and visit us the following night. At the assigned hour, President Barros arrived, accompanied by two men, all formally dressed. Briefly, President Barros presented a discussion of the home teaching program and introduced his companions, Brothers Nelson Becerra dos Santos and Alfredo Orlando Torres Lima, as our home teachers, and from then on, our first and most direct contact with the church. Every Sunday, those brothers received our family when we arrived at the chapel. They sat next to us during meetings. They taught us the hymns. They taught us about the standards of the kingdom. They were interested in the well-being and the progress of our family and our eventual needs. After our baptism, postponed for 2 months, and even after we had moved to the Tijuca ward, these dedicated home teachers and President Barros took turns during the following 3 months, approximately, in regular phone calls to know if our family was well adjusted in the new ward, if everything was all right, if any help was needed. In spite of the change of residence, the home teachers did not feel totally released of their duties of taking care and giving attention to our family. Even being sure we had new shepherds, they continued as our brothers in Christ.
What a magnificent attitude. They no longer had the assignment, but they kept it, the Christian interest. What an extraordinary bond was established. It seemed as if it were an honor and a privilege for them to serve us all. They seemed to understand the duties of the eldest and the youngest alike, as it was taught by Apostle Peter. Feed the flock of God which is among you. Take the oversight thereof, not by constraint, but willingly, not for filthy lucre, but of a ready mind. The example of those dedicated brothers served as the foundation for the future conduct of a new priesthood holder. As I recall this experience, myself being a home teacher now, I have a pattern very close to the model of Jesus Christ to follow.
My dear priesthood brethren, please remember that to be an effective home teacher, you should know your duties and understand the importance of your calling. Know well those whom you are to home teach. Know well your message and truly magnify your calling. Remember also that both quality and quantity home teaching are essential in being an effective home teacher. You should have quality visits, but you should also make contact with each of your families each month. God bless the home teachers of this church. You are in the front lines of defense to watch over and strengthen the individual and the family unit.
Stay for a while with us. We would like to know you in lonely confusion. We call your name to give direction when struggles are gone. We see the light and vision lead us along a new horizon. I'm on that side of the you.